Hey guys, welcome back to Pawpaw Storytime. It is Sunday. It's a little earlier than we probably normally, that I normally do these, but to be honest, I'm a little bored. I watched a lot of TV today, which I'll probably watch another movie when we get done. Sometime this week I'll start my other Little House on the Prairie book, but let me see. Let's go for a little walk. Let me show you what it looks like outside. I'm sure that oh, here. Say hi to the guys that'll be here all year, right? Daniel Tiger. Pawpaw's Storytime. Does it look like me? You guys think it looks like me? Alright, now we're going to walk in the other room. We're going to walk into the living room real quick. And we're going to look out the back window. I've got a big tarp up over the back patio area. Blocked out some of the snow and wind. But look at this. Can you guys see how tall that is? We've probably got 10 to 12 inches of snow here already. That's crazy, right? And then, watch it. Oh, the Velveteen Rabbit. I didn't know they made a movie. I might actually watch it. Well, I might wait. Maybe over the next week or two, I'll read. Because I got the new book. I got a book that's new to me. That's the Velveteen Rabbit to read to you guys at some point. So I guess the sooner rather than later. And then I'll watch the movie. I probably shouldn't watch it. I was torn between watching that and watching Empire Records, but I think I'm going to watch Empire Records. Super bored. We do have a book that seems pretty good that I got from my governor, same one that got me the Pawpaw Storytime Funko Pop. She said that she watched a TikTok or somebody, they were showing people read the book, and she said it'd be a cool book. So I did check out the first few pages. I try not to read the books unless I've already read them in the past, so that we can share the experience together. And I guess that's it. Been pretty bored all day, drinking coffee, eating pizza. I ate a whole Jack's pizza to myself for lunch. I put extra cheese on it. I put summer sausage on it. Technically, I ate it over the course of a few hours, so it's not like I didn't eat a whole pizza all at once. I did eat a lot, though. I shouldn't have ate that much. I'm probably going to have Rice Krispies in an oversized coffee cup for dinner. And then maybe applesauce for dessert. Applesauce hopefully counteract the extra cheese I put on my pizza. Anyways, so we're going to open with these words to live by here. And this one is called, Do You Want to Be Wise, Rich, Famous? By Dorothy Van Doren. It says, God says, take what you want and pay for it. It's a Spanish proverb. It says, when I first heard this stern proverb from Spain, it frightened me. I used to dream of an angel with a flaming sword. But as I thought more about it, I realized that the angel held not a sword, but a balance. In one side, you put what you would like to be. Do you want to be famous? Very well, says the angel. Then you spend every waking moment in the pursuit of fame. It will show up on the other side of the balance in time spent and sacrifices made. Is it riches that you want? Think about money every day. Study it, give your life to it, and balance will be weighted with gold, but at the cost of other things. Maybe you want to be wise. The angel will weigh out a high payment for that too. It will include a good life and a pursuit of knowledge and an uncompromising love of truth. Everything has its price. We are familiar with this idea in our daily lives. We go to the self-service store. In our wire cart, we put a can of tomatoes, a bit of cheese, bread, hamburger, and spaghetti. On the way out, the clerk adds up our bill, puts our purchases in a paper bag, and we carry home our dinner after we have paid for it. So with the balance of our lives on one side, our heart's desire on the other side of the scales, the reckoning. When the scales are even, you may take out what you have bought. Sometimes the price seems high, but remember, you must pay for the character and quality of your goal as well as for the achievement of it. The law is simple, and it is just. You may have what you want, but you must pay. Nothing is for free. That's pretty cool. I got a whole bunch of these really old books like this. Huge. They're down there on my shelf. I got a new shelf in here that I'm going to be redoing in a couple of days too. But old quotes, just really cool old books and stuff. All right, so we're gonna jump right in. I'm gonna get one of those things this year. I might get one this month if they actually make those things that Grandma Lovey was telling me about, that plug in, that flip around so that I can record from the other direction, so that when I show you guys the pages, you guys can see it okay. This one, luckily, has no pictures, so it won't matter. This one's called The Book with No Pictures. It's by B.J. Novak. So we're just going to jump right in here. Oh, there's a warning label on the back, by the way. I don't know. It's going to fry my brain out. All right. This is a book with no pictures. It might seem like no fun to someone. It might seem like no fun to have someone read you a book with no pictures. Guess I can still show you guys. You can't read it anyways because it's backwards. It probably seems boring and serious, except here's how books work. Everything the words say, the person reading the book has to say, no matter what. That's the deal. That's the rule. So that means even if the words say blork. Wait, what? That doesn't even mean anything. Blurf. Wait a second, what? This isn't the kind of book I wanted to read, and I have to say every word the book says? Uh-oh. I am a monkey who taught myself to read. Hey, I'm not a monkey. And now I'm reading you this book with my monkey mouth and my monkey voice. That's not true. I'm not a monkey. Yes, I am a monkey. Also, I'm a robot monkey. What? And my head is made of blueberry pizza. Wait a second. Is this whole book a trick? Can I stop reading, please? No. And now it's time for me to sing you my favorite song. A song? Do I really have to sing a glug, glug, glug? My face is a bug. I eat ants for breakfast right off the rug. What? This book is ridiculous. Can I stop reading yet? No, there are more pages. I have to read the rest. My only friend in the whole wide world is a hippo named Boo Boo Butt. Boo Boo Butt. And also the kid I'm reading this book to is the best kid ever in the history of the entire world. It says, oh really, but I'm going to say, oh really, because it really is. The best kids ever in the whole history of the whole world. And this kid is the smartest kid too, because this kid chose this book even though it had no pictures. Because kids know this is the book that makes grown-ups have to say silly things. And make silly sounds. Like, oh no, here it comes. What? Glurgawako mo grumpfadu. A-I-E, A-I-E, A-I-E. Broog, broog, broog. Oomph, imph. Blag, blaggity, blaggity. Glibbity, globbity. Globbity, glibbity. Beep, boop. Beep. Badoingy face. That's really what it says. Just in case you're wondering. I'm not making any of this up. Oh my goodness. Please don't ever make me read this book again. It is so silly. In fact, it's completely and utterly preposterous. Next time, please, 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 please choose a book with pictures. Please, because this is just too ridiculous to read. The end. Bonk. I didn't want to say that. The end. That was cute. I'm going to have to Google some of those to see if those are actual words. The book with no pictures. The warning label on the back says, This book looks serious, but it's actually completely ridiculous. If a kid is trying to make you read this book, the kid is playing a trick on you. You'll end up saying silly things and making everybody laugh and laugh. Don't say I didn't warn you. You know, I did read the book to some kids, some of the best kids in the whole world, like I was saying earlier. But the kid that gave it to me is a grown-up. Yeah, it's my governor. So, all right, we're going to close out here real quick with the reading from A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, the poetry of Mr. Rogers. And this one's called I'm Busy Being Busy. I'm busy being busy. Yes, the calendar's my task. I'm busy giving dates away to all who come and ask. Oh, for a week for this and a week for that. I'm busy being busy. And the busier I get, the more some people need a week for barbershop quartets and a week for tuna fish croquettes. I found a week for cheddar cheese, for fleas and Spanish onions. I found a week for willow trees and bees and curing bunions. I searched with purple passion for a national event, calling the world's attention to the day the pretzel first was bent. And I gave a special Groundhog's Day to please dear Puxatawny. I gave a week to Turtle Creek, a day to sing of Swanee. I made a special leap year too, and a day for wearing navy blue. And you'll never know how much I do. I'm busy being busy. I'm busy being busy. The busier I am, the more some people need a week for elderberry jam, or a week for naming baby Sam. For busy being busy, the busier I seem, the more I'm called upon to give a day to sour cream, or a week to pantomime, or bells that chime. I don't have time to even end this rhyme. I'm very busy. And that's that. Looks like this whole, well, most of this story time today was about things that were silly while we were reading. And sometimes it's not about learning, and sometimes it's not fairy tales. Sometimes it's just silly, and it's good to kick back and cut up. And what a better time to do it with the blizzard of 2025 going on outside and all of us being stuck inside the house, right? All right, so before I close, we're back in the office. The holidays are over. This is the first one that I've done back at home in, what, a month and a half or 2 months, something like that, right? So we're going to end with the reading thing that we used to do all the time, that we're still going to do, right? It's called The Weekend Song by Fred Rogers. It says, I'll be back when the week is new, and I'll bring more ideas for you, and you'll have things you want to do, and I will too. I'll think of you when I'm not here, 'cause thinking of people makes them seem near. The friends who know you love you cheerfully, and I do too. I'm going to snatch our card. We're going to come over here, and the card says, what was the best mistake you've ever made? And for me, that one's easy. About 11 years ago, I was running away from a lot of problems, and I climbed on a Greyhound bus and I moved to Washington State. I was just running away from everything. I had no idea how everything was going to transpire, and I actually completely turned my life around. And I couldn't be more grateful for that trip, for everything that's happened since then. I get to be this Pawpaw to you guys, and I get to be this better version of a dad to your parents, a better son to my mom, my stepmom, my other mom in Washington, all my family and friends, and I get to be somebody who always shows up for everybody else for a change. And I don't know if that was a mistake or if it was an accident. I guess it kind of depends on how you look at destiny. That was for me. What about for you? What was the best mistake you've ever made? And that's it. I'm going to go. Remember that I love you. I'm proud of you for being exactly who you're supposed to be. You're the only one that gets to decide that. And our minds, just like our books, work better when they're open. I love you guys. I'll see you next week.